Are you ready?
Irashaimase! Welcome to the Art of Comics. It's your host, Andres Salazar. Today for Manga Minute, we're going to talk about Golgo 13, a classic comic by Takayo Saito. And this is 1970s. It's been made into comics. It's a comic. Anime, I think a live action. It was like one of the seminal mangas back then. I want to talk about it because I just got this in Japan on my trip. This was about $6, so a little pricey. But I read it. I actually loved it. We'll talk about it in a second. I'm working on a documentary. If you've seen my Patreon, go check out the description below. I'm working on a film right now. Everything is shot. I am now in editing mode, and it is an arduous process. But if you want to learn more about my film and the creative things I do, the comics, the graphic novels I make, go check out my Patreon, the link below. Now, I've never read Golgo 13. I've heard about it. I've seen it in the ether. I think there was an anime. I've seen little bits of it, but I didn't know it from Adam. And I picked it up because of the name recognition. And after reading this yesterday, I have to say, I really enjoyed it. It was fun. It's got that kind of like hard-boiled noir kind of feel to it, like Parker, or like what was that film series? There's also a book series, of course, that Tom Cruise did. I can't remember it, but you guys know what I'm talking about. He is a mercenary, though. He's an assassin. He's a mercenary assassin. He gets hired for gigs, and he goes and takes the bad guys out. But it's good. It's actually really fun. I really like the research. One of the stories here, this one is volume 12. This is reprinted and produced here in the States, translated by Viz Media. I think they have a base in San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. One of these stories, they're not all about Japan. They're like one's in like Hawaii, the islands, Guam, I think. One's in the American South, like in I think it's Mississippi. And there's a lot of really interesting like racial stuff and blacks and whites. There's a lot of good research, a lot of neat colloquialisms, and the lexicon, the American lexicon, was reproduced here very well. So congrats on the translation team. But yeah, really thought this was really something special. I definitely will get more of these. And what I really liked about it was at the back here, there is a really cool, how much his balance sheet. It has like how much he's made through all the different like hits he's done, his expenditures. It's really kind of fascinating. It's like, what? This is so cool. Anyway, let's turn the camera over and take a look right now. Okay, everybody, let's just take a quick look at this. It shouldn't take but a moment. I do like the size of these mangas. It's just kind of fun. It's a pocketable, you know. It's kind of nice. Shadow Death, number 12. The art's not like blowing you out of the water. It does feel a little dated, you know, in the 70s, but I think it's still very serviceable. I like it. It's kind of fun to see a lot of the different screen tones they're using. There is a little bit of nudity, but not too explicit, of course. I thought the art was cool. It's fine. It told the story. I mean, it's more about the story and how it all works together. It's not going to blow you away. But I thought it was cool. I dug it. There's some good stuff here. I do like the way he's breaking down the panels here and the action. He's using a lot more angled dynamic panels than a lot of the other comics I've been reading lately, which has a much more gridded out kind of format. So I can appreciate that. There's some nice backgrounds here too, and some nice rendering of different things. Some of the stuff is really hard to do in black and white, you know, doing these oceans and water and stuff. That's hard to do, you know, make the right marks to get that to come across. But yeah, I thought the art was fine. Thought it works. This dark stuff is really hard too, just to get it done right. This is the story in New York, and in the South there's another story about these racist cops and stuff. Just really cool things, man. And then there's a story where he's embedded with these black guys, and he tans for like 2 weeks so that they think he's black too. And so he fools the cops thinking that he's black, and he sunbathes nude so that when the cops have him strip all the way, he's dark all the way. It's so funny. I just think that's just hilarious. Anyway, just kind of a thing. Okay, I wanted to show you this like secrets of the world's deadliest assassin. Check this out, dude. This is his balance sheet. This is how much money he's made. This is the income and the expenditures he's made. Like, he made $100,000, or wait a minute, he spent 100,000, but he made 36 million yen. You know, stuff like this. It's like so crazy. Someone calculated this out. It's so cool. And then his expenditures on weapons, his expenditures on prostitutes. Yeah, dude. They talk about his whores. It's awesome. The research. I mean, that kind of stuff to me just sells it. I must watch the show now. I'm going to have to watch the show. Anyway, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. I have another channel called The Outgroove, which is music. And then my personal channel where I talk about just random stuff, some vlog stuff, and then I go into my film there. So thanks for watching. Bye, guys.
How I wonder up above the world so high, like a giant in the sky.
Thank you.